Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy. And as promised, today I'm kicking off and filming my first video of a pumpkin recipe because it's the nice fall season that we all love. And pumpkin is one of our favorite fall foods. And this is a nice sweet treat, and it's so easy to make, and it just requires just a few ingredients. It's my no-bake pumpkin cheesecake. This is just one of many pumpkin recipes that I'm going to be throwing at you. What can I say? I love the fall season. I love every single thing about fall. The colors of the leaves and the food, especially the food. Anyway, let's get started. You'll have to let me know what some of your favorite fall foods are, and maybe I can, reproduce that here in my kitchen. I'd love to hear what you guys like, and all that good stuff. So here's what we will be using, and I will post below in the comment section somewhere the entire recipe. So here's what we'll need. You need about, well, I'm not going to tell you exactly because I'm going to tell you this at the end. Ginger snap cookies. They're full of flavor. They smell so good. And you'll need some melted butter, some heavy cream, and some cream cheese, brown sugar, vanilla, and in here I have ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, ground ginger, and some salt. And what else? I'm missing something. Pumpkin. I got pumpkin, and it's chilling in the refrigerator because you have to have it chilled. To make this. And I'm using these beautiful wine glasses just because they're pretty. You don't have to make them in this. You can make them in a nice casserole dish or something, and it turns out perfect. But this is what I'm going to use because I feel like it. I feel like being fancy today, so that's what's going to happen. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to mix our ginger snap cookies and our melted butter together. Now this is the bottom of the cheesecake, just like any other cheesecake. You know how you use the, whatever it is you use, the graham crackers and the butter. That's what this mixture is. Oh my goodness. And you can smell all the wonderful seasonings or the spices that are in these cookies. It smells delicious. Then once you get that, nice and mixed and wet, then you're just going to go ahead and add that to whatever it is that you plan on putting your cheesecake in. And again, you don't have to do this. You can use a nice pie plate, pie pan, whatever it is that you normally make your cheesecake in. I just think it's pretty. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your glasses, and then you're just going to spoon some into each. Now I've got 4 here. This is going to be the bottom. We'll have to see. I might have to use another one if I have enough. Look at that. And you're just going to pat that down in there just like you would your pan. Get a nice little helping of it. And that's going to be the bottom of your cheesecake. My glasses are filled. Well, not completely filled, but I've got the base of the crust in the bottom. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to take our whipping cream, and I have a short supply of mixing bowls, believe it or not, so I have to get out, not fancy ones anyway, but I have to get out and get me some more, so we're going to use this. And then you take your whipping cream, and you're just going to whip that until it is nice and fluffy. It's going to get a little loud here. Okay, that is perfect. Now this takes a few minutes to whip it until it's stiff. A little tip: put it into a deeper bowl, so it won't take as long for you to whip it up till it's nice and stiff. So what we are going to do next is we are going to add into a larger mixing bowl. We're going to add our cream cheese, and I've had this at room temperature. Now, I've got this in the container. You don't have to use this in this container. I just forgot to buy it the other day, and this is all they had when I went back to the store. But you can use the square thing of cream cheese. That's quite all right. And then we're going to mix this until it's nice and fluffy. And then you're going to go ahead and add in your brown sugar. Look at that. Can you tell what shape my measuring cups are? And you're also going to add in your spices. Turn it down a little bit. And your vanilla. And that's it. Let me tell you what I'm going to do here. And then I'm going to take my pumpkin. Make sure your pumpkin is well chilled, and then you are just going to fold it in there. Just fold it in there until you have it well combined. This is perfect. Look at that beautiful color. Once it's well combined, then you are going to add in about 3/4 of your whipping cream. See, that's about 3/4. And then you're just going to fold this in. One other thing here, I posted on my group on Facebook, Creative Cooking, and if you have not yet joined that, do it. Got a lot of recipes, not just for myself, but a lot of the other groupies that are posted on there daily. So there's some really great recipes going on there, so make sure you log on to Facebook and join Creative Cooking. Lots of wonderful things. But I had posted that I was making this, and one of the group members says she's not a fan of pumpkin, so she's going to use sweet potatoes instead of pumpkin. That would be just fine. And that's what I like about cooking. You know, when you're in your kitchen, you're your own captain, and you can alter any recipe to your liking. If you don't like something, don't put it in there. Alright, now what we're going to do is we take a Ziploc bag, just to make it easier to get it into these cups here, and we are going to add our ingredients right into the bag. Let me see if I can't. Alright, I've got it all into my bag, and you want to get all the air out if possible. You gotta burp it. Just leave it open a little bit and just push all the air out. Give it a twist. If you still feel like you got a lot of air, then you can push some more of it out. Okay, now, so simple. What you're going to do is snip the bottom of your bag. You better make sure that you don't have a lot right there. Let's get our cups ready in case this comes flying out of here. This is a treat for later for me, so I'll put that to the side. Okay, you're going to snip your bag there. Ooh, I hope I didn't snip it too big. Then you're just going to start filling your cups. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Don't be selfish now. Fill it all the way to the top. And that is all you do. How pretty that is. That is just the perfect amount too. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm so excited. So excited. Then what you're going to do is you are going to take the rest of your whipping cream and you're going to put it in a bag as well. And again, push all the air out as much as possible. Look at that. It's a lot easier when it's not that full. Now you are just going to snip just a very tiny corner for this one. That's all you want, just a tiny corner. And then you decorate it however you want to decorate it. Anything your heart desires. It's because I like to add lots of flavor to everything. Can't leave the flavor out. Well, you don't have to do this. I don't know why you wouldn't want to do this. A little caramel right on top. Just a little bit now. Just a little bit. Hey, who am I kidding? You use as much as you want. And you use as much as you want. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Beautiful. Now we are going to stick these in the refrigerator. You need to let them chill for a few minutes, you know, as long as you can possibly wait. But I would put them in the refrigerator for 30 minutes to an hour. You want to make these ahead of time before, you know, you serve them. So we are going to put these in the refrigerator. I want you to look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? I have let these stay in the refrigerator for about an hour, so they've set up nice and beautifully. I can't believe that I've waited that long. These are amazing. Okay, here's what you need to do. You need to get out right now and go to the store and get stuff to make this. That's all I can tell you. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. There's many more to come. Make sure you give us a try. Give me a thumbs up. Show me some love. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook on Creative Cooking. Join my group. Share your recipes. I would love to see your recipes, your pictures of the foods that you make. And if there's anything that you would like me to recreate in my kitchen, I'd be happy to do that for you. Again, the first of many, many pumpkin videos coming your way for the fall season. And follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Google+. And that's it. I've got to go. I've got a date with this. So see you next time. Bye. I get happy when I eat stuff that's good. You have to be smarter than the bag. Make this